I know it's been a minute since I posted a video, but a lot has been happening. So the last video I posted, I was giving an update on my 21-day juice cleanse. I was on day 4, and I was comparing my journey using the Nama J2 juicer, which is a masticating juicer, to my experience on my 90-day juice cleanse using a centrifugal juicer. So I was kind of giving an update on that, and I was on day 4, as I mentioned, but on day 5, and I said I was not going to cry, so bear with me getting through this part. But on day 5, I received, a call from a family member stating that they found my father unresponsive. And it just went downhill from there. Like, honestly, I usually try to stick with my normal routine anytime I go through anything, but this one was a tough one. So I just kind of like went ghost, which is why you guys have not seen me post anything, because the last thing on my mind was a 21-day juice cleanse. I'm not gonna kid you. Like, I could care less about juicing. I didn't have the time or the energy, with planning my dad's funeral, and also just mentally and emotionally, I couldn't get on camera. And I know I speak a lot on showing the ugly side of cleansing, which I knew that I would do this video eventually. I just didn't know, how quick it would be. But I do want you guys to see this side, because it does not matter how great your intentions are, on what you want to do in life and how much effort you put into it. You can be the best person in the world, and something like this could just disrupt it all. Like, literally. Showing the ugly side is just very important to me, and I know my dad would want me to continue on and not just fall into this like dark hole of depression. So I'm like trying to stay strong, and I'm not gonna cry because I know he will want me to stay strong and, continue to do what I love. And that's what I'm trying to do. So I just wanted to show you guys like this side, because I know a lot of the comments that I get, a lot of people would say things like, oh, but I don't have this, or I can't do this, or bring up like different things that they're going through in life that stops them from continuing on their journey. And I just want you guys to see that I go through it too. Like, I'm not exempt from trauma, you know what I mean? And it comes in whenever it wants. It does not discriminate. It will step in, and it does not care if you're a great person. It doesn't care if you're putting in all of this work to, get through it and heal yourself, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. It does not care. It will step in, and it will disrupt whatever you have going on. And so I thought it was very important for me to share a little bit of this, to show the ugly side. And I did speak on it a little bit, on my Instagram. So if you are following me on Instagram, I'm pretty sure you already know, that my dad passed away. But I didn't speak on it at all on YouTube, because the day that it happened, or either the day after, it was this guy who posted this video about my daughter, and it just went crazy. So it was just like, why now? Why now? So I had to block that out. And I know a lot of you guys were writing me on Instagram about it. And although I tried to resolve it, it got to a point where I just could not focus on that. Like, I know as I grow, people will come for me for my lifestyle, and, it's, expected. So I decided to just ignore it, and, know that, moments like that will come, and it will happen again. People will do videos on me, and unfortunately it's something that comes with the territory. So I completely had to block that out. And then also it happened on my daughter's birthday. So I know I posted things about my daughter's birthday, or whatever the case may be, but it happened on her actual birthday. So her birthday was on Sunday, and it happened on Sunday. So it was like, that sucked, because every birthday I'm gonna remember that call that I got, that my dad was unresponsive. So that was something that was a little traumatic for me as well, because the day before he got her birthday mixed up. So he actually, called on Saturday and posted it on Saturday, like, happy birthday, Aubrey, you know what I'm saying? So he missed her actual birthday. He passed on her birthday. Well, he yeah, he passed on her birthday, but the day before he mistaked her birthday for that day, and he told her happy birthday. So I am happy that he was able to like say happy birthday. I am glad he was able to tell her happy birthday, you know, one last time. And it's just hard, like, and I am definitely going to continue on this journey, and I will continue to show up and, you know, continue to do what I love to do, which is taking care of myself. I didn't know that it was such a major problem for him with the high blood pressure. And, you know, with him being under a lot of stress dealing with my brother, it did not make it any better. Because as you guys know, if you have been following my journey, you know my brother is schizophrenic, and that could be hard to deal with and cope with. So I think that played a major role in, you know, leading up to the heart attack. So, you know, still, you know, even knowing that, you know, makes me sad. And, you know, having to relay that message to my brother and him not quite understanding, like, we just lost a parent. Like, this is hard for me, and he doesn't really understand it. It's just like he's, you know, in this selfish mode right now, like, oh, so he left me, he just left me, you know. And it's hard to communicate with someone like that when you're grieving. So it's just a lot. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of the things that my dad left behind, he left them in a lot of it also in his name as well. So, you know, a lot of legal things are going into play as well. So it's just overall like a headache, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's just a lot. Let me just put it like that. And so I'm just like trying to make sure that he's taken care of and everything is straight with him, while also grieving and, you know, dealing with a lot of other things. So I just want to say thank you guys for being so patient, because I have not gotten any comments from anyone saying like, why aren't you posting? Where's the videos? Why did you stop posting? You know, I didn't get any of that. And typically when I wait too long, I do get those messages. So I truly appreciate it. I don't know if you guys like happen to go on my Instagram and, you know, see that my dad passed, but I'm glad that I didn't get those comments. I have been getting comments, so if I did not respond to you, please know that I am trying my best. But this is going to take me some time, you know, to like kind of process and accept. And I'm willing to, you know, just continue to fight and not allow myself to fall into this deep depression. I guess it's a great thing that I am a content creator and I do create videos, because it takes a lot of time and energy to do it. So that distraction is like healthy for me right now. So just being able to just, you know, have something to do all the time, you know, it really will, you know, help me with the healing process. And also I think I am going to try out therapy, because at this point I definitely need it, because I have not been sleeping well. And, you know, I want to share all sides. I know a lot of you guys, you know, sometimes look on YouTube and think that, oh, they have the perfect life. No, a lot of people just do not show what happens behind the scenes. They'll take a break and come back as if nothing ever happened, and that's not the case. A lot of us go through so much behind the camera that it's not even funny. So I wanted to give you guys an update, and I failed horribly at this 21-day juice cleanse. On day 5, I just like stopped drinking, stopped eating, and I did take in a little bit of juice, but it wasn't enough for me to keep up with it, because I was so busy, but also, you know, just dealing with it emotionally. So I didn't have the time or the mental state to even stand up and juice. Like, even though the Nama Juicer definitely does a great job with, you know, taking away all of the hard work, but still, you know, just even putting it together and washing it, it was just too much for me emotionally. I didn't want to do anything, and I'm pretty sure you guys understand. But I am showing up. I will continue to show up. I am diving back into juicing. Unfortunately, I did have to start eating because I wasn't taking in enough juice and I wasn't even drinking water like I should. So I was like falling off the deep end and going into like dehydration. So I needed to eat. And so I ate, you know, a lot of fruit and stuff like that to, you know, kind of get my body back pumped up. So I am diving back in, you know, taking care of my mental health, my physical health, and just making my dad proud. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and look out for more.